Hey, good people. What it do? What it do? Good afternoon. Thanks for checking in. Thank you. Check in, check in. Those that are in the building, welcome. Hey, everybody. I missed y'all on yesterday. Ooh, that old devil, he got busy. Okay, it was Good Friday on yesterday. Yeah, I'm just happy to be before you all. I'll probably share that story on another date, or I might go in um, later on in the video. But yeah, I let that old devil get busy yesterday. But sometimes you need to lay low. Sometimes you need to lay low. And shout out to the West. Yeah, shout out to the West. Sometimes you gotta lay low, y'all, and know when to take a knee. You know what I'm saying? And don't allow yourself to get, caught up with no setup. You know, don't get don't get trapped by the snares of the enemy, because he is lurking and seeking whom he may devour. So when we see a trick in the God give us the discernment to recognize that it is a trick and a trap, you know what I'm saying, and a setup. We gotta do our due diligence to stay out of harm's way. And so that's what I did. I took a knee yesterday and I, laid low. But y'all see what it do. Hey, y'all see what's happening. Your girl, she back at it. She out here. She out here. And y'all see how gorgeous it is out here. Do y'all see all this gorgeousness that's going on in my backdrop up top? Yeah, that blue, that blue, that blue. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. I know it's probably in the 70s. Y'all see what I'm dressed like. I just showed you what I was dressed like just to, kind of let you know what the temperature is like. But I wanted to I wanted to share a psalm with y'all. The Psalms in the Bible, the book of the Bible, the Psalm, and it was what I wanted to share on yesterday. Excuse me. It was Psalms 149, and David, he was actually talking about. I believe that was David. Don't get me the lion, y'all. If it wasn't David, pardon me, y'all. I'm not no Bible scholar, but I know that I read it, and I know that David, he did produce a lot of the content in the Psalms. Not all, but most. And so, with that being said, y'all, it was, just talking about, just worshiping and singing songs before the Lord in the congregation, and then, don't just leave the psalm singing to just, reduce it just to the congregation. Even if you're going through a hardship, you know, uh, write a song or sing a song. Music is everything. Music will change your mood. Music will music will uplift you, make you feel sad, make you feel happy. Music is everything, and David, being the musician that he was so good at, being a musician that, King Saul had really appointed him to play the harp for him, or the flute, or whatever he did, or sing whatever he commissioned David to do, or summoned him to do, to calm his demons down. David did his job because the king kept on calling for David to do what he was, anointed and created to do. So, he was the guy to write the Psalms. I think he was the perfect guy, to do that, because he had music in him. He was quite the musician, So anyway, I said all that to say this. if we are going through something, and I'm speaking to myself also, let's just be clear. Whenever I come on camera, I'm really just getting off my chest, and I'm really just sharing with you all, my experiences, and then things that I'm currently going through, or with, past tense going through, just to share, something with you all that, maybe can prevent you from, going through the same thing, or, better equipping you, and just, letting you know that you're not alone. So, I just came on here to say that I had switched locations. I had, moved locations, and that when you, switch locations, it's different. It's different enemies and different demons that's attached to different regions. And they possess the land because they've been there for ages. You know what I'm saying? And if it's somebody, with a different spirit coming in to a certain environment, and you ain't got the right, fragrance, and you not rolling with their team, you gonna be public enemy number one, and you gonna be, targeted, and labeled, and you're gonna be ostracized because, as the chosen, we are, put on display, and we are highlighted because we are the salt. We are the light of the world. We change some things, when we get into a situation, and not to say that in no, braggadocious way or nothing like that. We didn't, choose the light that the Lord put on us, because, to be quite, frank, this work is not easy, to be persecuted and bamboozled, and I was, housebound on yesterday because I just didn't even want it. I didn't, it was them fiery darts, and they was coming, and I was like, yeah, I gotta, choose my battles wisely, because that's what the Lord has, commissioned me with, and that's what He tasked me with, and that's, what He gave me, to use common sense and to use good sense when you need to do that, and lay low, like I said earlier. So, anywho, Psalms are good, because I will absolutely tell you all, like, on my way, on my drive here, I didn't turn on anything. I didn't turn on any music, and I didn't, do anything, but I took this ride, this long journey, and, just spent it driving and riding to the Lord, and making songs to Him, and just thanking Him in my songs. And that's the reason why that Psalms 149 resonated so with me, that I needed to put that on camera and share that with you guys, because, it was really, it just really brought back to my remembrance, how I rode, here to my new location, and, just wrote a song to the Lord. And then David, the Psalms, it just kind of resonated back for me, and it just, shedded light on what I was, what I was doing. And so the scriptures and everything, it really pertains to real life, and I just see my whole, situation and my whole life in the Bible, and that's why it's so relevant to me, and I just use it as, because I had this misguided notion before I really came into the full truth, that I didn't have, we don't come here, with an instruction manual, to live and to get through certain situations. And I came out of my mouth and said that, and that is absolutely untrue, because the Bible is our instruction manual for living every day. If we dive into that, coupled along with the, the Holy Spirit and discernment, with wisdom and knowledge, we dive into that Bible, it will have us strapped and girded with everything we need. I assure you, because I use it, because I know. I tried it for myself and it does work. Trust me. I wouldn't have got this far on my own. I don't know how to do most of the stuff that I'm doing, but the Lord does. And He gave me everything I needed to do the job. And He knew I was equipped to do the job. Otherwise, He wouldn't have even gave me the assignment. He's not going to put more on our plate than what we can handle. And that's just on period. If He gave it to me, He knew that I was ready for it. He knew that I was ready for it. You take Gideon, from the Bible, very fearful individual. He said that he was the weakest one from the weakest clan. So he called himself double weak. I'm weak, and not only am I weak, but I'm the weakest from the weakest. And God tasked him and gave him a commission to, save His people. So, we can feel, the Lord says, when you are weak, that's when I'll be strong. He gave Gideon. And Gideon went on paperwork with it, talking about how weak he was, but then God said something different. So whose report will you believe? I'm going to say the Lord's. That's going to be mine's up over here, so I'm not going to, keep y'all or whatever, but I did want to let y'all know that I wish y'all a very happy new year. I'm thankful, grateful, and thankful to be before you on today. This is the day that the Lord has made. Come on, let's rejoice and be glad in it. We are blessed and, highly favored just to wake up and breathe the breath of fresh air on our own, and have the activity of our limbs. We blessed in so many different ways. And I just pray that, in the up and coming year, in 2023, if the Lord's will, that it finds y'all doing extremely well, and that, abundance is your portion. Abundance in with whatever you may need abundance in, just your life in general, that it just may flood with, abundance of peace, abundance of love, abundance of joy, abundance of, steadfastness, abundance of, tenacity, steadfastness, and abundance of, the ability to stand on your own, your health, abundance in your strength and your health and your finances and your families, and, your home situation and whatever, just abundance. Just, that's what I pray for you all. Just, I just pray abundance over you. Just in every shape, form, or fashion, your relationships will grow. You know what I'm saying? Peace will be your portion. Health, no double-mindedness, no riding the fence. Pick this day. Choose who you will serve on this day. Pick a side. You either winning or, that other team. If you ain't picked the winning team, then, you can go ahead on and fill in the blank, because if it ain't winning, then it's the opposite of that. So if you ain't, do what you do. And that's the video, y'all. I'm going to come back. I got some little running around to do, so I'm going to go ahead on to take care of that. But I did want to get into it with y'all. Hey. Okay, well, y'all, we did this dirty laundry. We did this work, y'all. And that's the video. So, I pray that, something that I said was, helpful, encouraging, motivating and inspirational. And then you all know that I'm praying for you. I have, you know, I had hit the floor for you, and I gained one, you know, subscriber, and I appreciate you. Hey, I certainly do. And thank you for all the thumbs up. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions. Y'all come back and tap in with me. For those of you all that are just joining, welcome. Hey, welcome. You are welcome. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you wouldn't mind. And if you know, like something that I had to say, or you interested in, you know, hearing more from me, tap in. All right, now, peace and blessings, everyone. Bye now.